We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Zach Eflin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Tommy Edman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Grounded to third, fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. DeYoung leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Another 0-2 home. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a team that if you look at the standings, you would say they haven't executed all year. But you know what? Today's a different day. They're playing good baseball right now, clicking on all cylinders, and a team that's scary. You don't want to play these kind of teams when you're fighting to get to the postseason.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Gene Segura is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That average at .291 to start the day. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey.
1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-0 pitch on the way. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Alec Bohm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Pitch popped up. Eflin is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into his first at-bat at .283. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Lane Thomas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Ready with the 0-2. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Quinn has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Zach Eflin. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I played 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, Now we could have some issues here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carlson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty.
The pitcher, number 22.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped up. Miller in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. on the corner away. A ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Miller will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Segura.
First offering on its way.
Well, that's off the plate.
Segura is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Carlson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Line toward right center. Quinn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alec Bohm. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Thomas, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Pulled toward right center field. After it is O'Neill. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The center fielder, number 25, Roman Quinn.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Roman Quinn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, first base.
Ready for another chance? Brad Miller, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. O'Neill will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Philly. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Lane Thomas stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler O'Neill.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. O'Neill, a Canadian native. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 42, Jack Flaherty.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutcheon.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Chopper to short.
McCutcheon.
And that's out number one.
The batter, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Right fielder,
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
The 1-1. And he popped him up. Boom in foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 out with the man at first. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 35.
Ready now.
Lane Thomas.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1 to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 2. Into the box, JT Realmuto will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carlson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Now here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop
Didi Gregorius will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's a high pop-up. Edman is under it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Tyler O'Neill will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Archie Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Carlson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Brad Miller will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Reese Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 17 home runs and 36 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready to begin the eighth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. 1-1.
Jeffress rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the eighth inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slide. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Next for Philadelphia.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with
it. The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Miller has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Stepping up now, Dylan Carlson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Lane Thomas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for